saying shit. Just watch. So yeah, it's 7:15 a.m. Yeah, my twin sister also. What makes her think that she can she try to lie and say that I said that I specifically said I never wanted to work, and I twisting my words on purpose and stuff like that. Well, how come you can get over $3,000 a month, just goofing around with China all day, but you floored and surprised about me making $2,200 a month from most of it being honest work. But then and then she tried to make like, no, I gotta say something. Fuck that. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. People in New Orleans make you want to hurt them. They do. With their words. Especially people in my family. And I am shaking right now. I make money just sitting around clowning with China all day. And making $2,200 a month, that is well more than what. Oh, she's getting fucked by the IRS by the end of the year. Bet you that. Bet you that. She's gonna have to report that shit to the IRS. So, Candy, when you go to jail, don't blame it on the gang stalkers. And then you put it on YouTube? You fucked yourself, stupid. Years ago, she tried to make like it was a secret, try to say, oh, I don't want to tell nobody how much money I'm making. Because Mark told me don't tell nobody how much money I'm making because it can get me killed. Same thing you're doing, trying to dox me. And I have almost gotten killed by that amount of money. You jelly, because you're trying to compete with me. So now you're making more than Candy and China and Wyatt together. You're a very entitled SSI recipient. But here you want to dissect everything about me. And I would not be had you not thrown me in the mix and put me on the scene. Why your videos couldn't just be about your targeting? Your homelessness. You had to put me in your business. You had to put me on the scene. And now you turn around saying, why are you worried about me? Because you put me in this shit. Am I correct? You and China put me in this shit. Let me put that on the fucking table. How China? Because China was the one who told me about this shit. You crazy fuck. And yeah, this video do need to be reported, y'all. Cause now she telling folks how much money I make, and which that shit, like I said, people have tried to kill me in the past for making less. But the biological sister Ramona try to say. And she said, I'm not being gang stalked. People have tried to kill me for how much money I make, y'all. Why you think I'm not in Atlanta no more? Why you think I'm not in Arkansas no more? Why you think I'm not in Virginia no more? Huh? And one of them is involving one of my own family members. Guess which one? Oh, how Brandy trying to talk about money she make. You mean money she get, because she don't work. And Ramona is another person that's what? Jealous of me. So now you team Ramona when just last week you was calling her a fucking incestuous bitch? Make up your mind. Ramona's another one that's jealous of how much money I get. All y'all bitches are. That's why I don't understand why y'all keep trying to pry yourselves in my life. for that money. You get money that you don't work for behind a lie because you know you admitted that you. I earned my money. They put me out on retirement. Have you ever heard of retirement? Spell it with me. RETIREMENT. Retirement. It's called an honorable discharge. HON. Bitch, you can spell. Lied about being raped in the military and then got off. That's probably. That's some shit haters will say. And like I said, Candy, at this point, I ain't got to prove shit to you. Your mind fixated. Now, first you said that I told you I was raped in the military. Now y'all saying I just lied. Okay, whatever. Because at this point, you just admitting now that you was the one that started the rumor. You ain't got to believe that I was raped in the military, okay? But weren't you on here last week saying that you were sexually assaulted and that nobody believed you and people think it's funny? Fuck off. But I really think she sold out long before. She sold her soul. No, that you a sellout. What you're doing, saying out loud about being raped in the military, not showing any emotional compassion, but you're going to show some compassion to Jaguar Wright, who got busted in her lie? That makes you a sellout, soul sister. Before that, I think she probably sold out when we were still in foster care, because that's why she stopped getting abused. And when did I ever, girl? I was the one riding the last ride. When did I ever stop getting abused? I got verbally abused in front of China. What are you talking about? China, please please come here, China.
All right, coming. Yes. Yes.
Did they or did they not verbally abuse me in front of you when I went to go visit Ann when my truck broke down? I had no choice but to go by them.
Yes.
Shelly they tried to clown me about the way I was wearing my back brace because of my back. Because I was wearing a back brace. I can't find that bitch right now.
Right.
But I was wearing a back brace and a cane. That was before I got my walker, right?
Right. Yep.
And then they tried to clown me on my weight.
Yes.
And then who they mistook me for? Ann mistakenly called me Joni.
Oh wow.
Okay,
yeah.
That's petty right there. Yeah. But and then Ann tried to tease me because I couldn't fit in her Jeep.
Yes. Yes.
So what is you talking about? And then at the same time, Ann was low key dry flirting with China.
True story. I'm like, cringe.
Now Ann was being super nice. You need anything? You want anything? And then calling my house, asking where China at.
True story.
Because Ann thought China was my caretaker. She didn't know that we were together. But thanks to Candy, Ann might know now.
Thanks a lot.
And y'all sitting there looking at me like I'm crazy saying I'm saying all these vulgar things about her. Look at what she's doing to me and was doing to me first. You think, like Tupac said, what a hungry person behind a wall gonna do? Behind some bars gonna do? They gonna keep beating that. They gonna be beating that wall, and eventually they get hungry enough. They gonna try to beat that motherfucker down. That's what Tupac said. They gonna try to get through them walls. You put a hungry person behind a cage. They gonna try to get beat behind that cage. Well, I guess that's more we're hungry, like in the sense of two different ways. I'm hungry for Candy to stop this shit while she talking about she want me to stop, but now she started making video back to back about me. She's hungry, money hungry.
Yep.
And frustrated.
Yep.
And you keep your little $2,200 and still be homeless and not. That's sad though. You're pathetic. And what? I'm verbally abusing you because I said you're pathetic to be making $2,200 a month and still homeless and not fucking get nowhere. Like I said, you like August Alsina, and I love this shit. Shit. I have still been abused. So, I had to say that. You also had to say that you forgot to say that you're not making sense of any of this shit.
Nope.
At first, I wasn't gonna say shit. I was just gonna let this video ride. But she knows how to press my buttons, and she knows what presses my buttons. Right when I was getting, because I was going to look to see why was Q the Rim mentioned. Did Q the Rim make a recent video about Candy? No. And matter of fact, when I was saying that about this lady that make videos, and I said I'm gonna slap myself when I remember who that person name is. I said I'm gonna slap myself. I said she do make some valid points. I said she reading Candy a little bit deeper than what I do, and I was like, it does make a little bit of sense. She dive a little bit deeper. It was Q the Rim that I was talking about. Damn it, Candy. Damn it. Candy is my twin sister, so she knows what to say to press my buttons. That's why people say, can you just ignore her? Can you just let her go?
Just leave it alone.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
She knows what to say and do to press my buttons. She knows too what PTSD triggers. She's using a fucking PTSD trigger. Are you fucking kidding me? Being raped in the military is a total trigger.
Totally. And that's wrong.
And then she's on the internet pretty much telling y'all not give me any support. Piggybacking on the fact that what? Because I said don't give her any support based on a hurricane that's not even coming her way. And if it is supposed to be coming her way, the shit dies before it even makes landfall.
True story.
I mean, by the time it makes landfall, it starts dying down. So it'll be a tropical storm, a tropical depression.
Yes.
By the time it even get to her,
and she know it.
And by then she'll be had a hotel. It's gonna hit New Orleans what? Tonight. All right. Her funky ass is gonna be got paid her little funky ass check from her job. By the time it even get to her, it's gotta take a couple of days. What I'm assuming guesstimate by Wednesday. By the time it even hit her. By the way, she said it's got to hit New Orleans first, and then it's going to travel. It's got to hit then what? Jackson, Mississippi. Right? Then it's got to hit Atlanta. Then it's going to do all that, Candy? I don't think it's going to be gone by the time it hits you, girl. Unless it goes back down to the water, pick back up, and then come to you. But I'm the retarded crippled dyke, though.